Hello everyone, it's Laurie from Cook Scrap Craft, and I'm coming at you with a new process video for this month's Challenge Yourself Scrapbook Challenge. You can see up in the corner there that this month's challenge is actually a PageMaps sketch challenge. I love PageMap sketches because they tell you the size of the photos you need, and they are really easy to create something that looks exactly like the sketch, or you can take it in your own direction. You can flip them around, do whatever you want with them. I think this one is something that definitely lends itself well to being done in multiple different ways. And so I really encourage you to go to the link below so you can head to the Scrap Challenge Yourself blog and see what the rest of the design team has done, see all the different ways that we've created using the sketch. And then obviously this process video is my take on it, and you're gonna see how I kind of change things up a little bit. Following the same basic idea, but making it my own based on the embellishments that I have. I mean, it pretty much uses the same photos, 3 photos in the same size. I think the sketch says it's like 2 by 2 1/4. I just used 2 by 3 photos. I printed them with my Canon Ivy mini printer, so that was really easy. I think probably the longest part of creating this layout was just getting the photos printed. Everything else kind of came together really, really easily. I just took a look at the sketch and I was like, okay, so I need something in the back. I need like a base, a 12 by 12 base. And then I just need like paper strips and a larger piece of paper. And so I just grabbed stuff that was kind of leftovers from the September Best of Both Worlds kit, as well as a piece of 12 by 12 patterned paper, has flowers on it from the Keep It Simple collection that I got from the Stamp and Scrapbook Expo. Basically, the products on this are Keep It Simple, which is the Stamp and Scrapbook Expo brand. Let's see, there's some Doodlebug design, some Paige Evans, some really old stuff from my stash, actually, and some Illustrated Faith. Actually, the little frame that I was working on there, that embellishment is from Illustrated Faith, which I also got at the Stamp and Scrapbook Expo. So before we go any further, if you are new to the channel, welcome. I hope you consider hitting that subscribe button if this video is inspiring to you. And if you're a returning subscriber, welcome back. And if you're a returning subscriber, you probably know what the Challenge Yourself challenges are. If not, so basically every month there's a different prompt, different theme, and you have to create a layout that has a picture of you somewhere on the page. So my picture, it's kind of small because these are smaller sized photos. But the center picture is one of me and my daughter. We went to pick some wildflowers at our local farm and made ourselves a little bouquet. So I wanted to get some floral pieces on here. So that's why I chose the flower pattern paper background. And then a lot of the floral pieces from either the Paige Evans stickers or the Illustrated Faith things. And I'm popping up this little flower piece here just to give some extra dimension. Everything else is flat in that little cluster. I just like to pop stuff up on foam dots, I inked the edges of everything with my black ink pad. You can see already the background pieces. I think I used a little bit more pattern paper than what was originally on the sketch. And I know the sketch isn't up anymore. I have been editing my videos on my phone, and for some reason, I don't know why, it won't let me keep that picture in picture up for the whole time. It's like it gives me a time limit, and I've tried to add it again, and it just doesn't work. So I don't know what's going on with that, but it's really annoying, iMovie. Anyway, so I've got a cluster in the top right corner and then a lower cluster in that lower left-hand corner. I like to work on the diagonals. I think I was also talking about how I had added some more pattern papers. So there's like the it looks polka dot actually as I'm looking at it right now, but it's actually stars. So it's kind of like a confetti star pattern. And then I put a polka dot paper strip on the side, just like in the sketch. But I didn't have another piece of pattern paper that was the same size as the star paper. So instead of trying to create another wider paper strip on the other side, I just had that little swirly paper kind of sticking out on the side. And then I added that pink paper, that's Doodlebug Designs, to be the matting for these 3 photos. I could have made it smaller, but I really wanted to add some extra color and have something that was a little bit more solid. It is still a pattern, but I felt like the other 3 papers were so patterny that I wanted to have a little bit something that sort of broke up up, you know, the crazy patterns. I'm doing my titling down here at the bottom. It's titling it Stay Wild because we've got wildflowers, and I'm using 2 different types of alphas. The green ones are Illustrated Faith, and I think the light blue ones are Doodlebug Design. And that's almost pretty much it. I have to say, like I said, this came together very quickly, so this is a very quick process video. The longest part of it was just printing out those photos with my little mini printer. I'm just gonna add in my journaling on that tag, which is something from my stash. I did Bash Your Stash during the month of September, which was really fun, and I discovered a lot of really cool things as I was going through older stuff from my stash and trying to get it organized. And so that was one of the tags that has flowers on it. So I was like, oh, that's so perfect for this layout, right? So now I'm just kind of like going through, looking to see if there's anything else that I can add. I like that family time sticker. It just adds another sentiment up at the top. I have a sentiment down at the bottom, which is part of the Keep It Simple Hello Adventure collection that says something like, always remember to stay wild. And that's kind of where, you know, the title comes from as well. And I popped that up on foam dots because I wanted to have something down at the bottom there that was dimensional. I'm trying to think right now here, like, do I need to add a little bit of something else? Because there is that, like, you know, pink space that's just kind of blank in the middle there. And I thought maybe I should put that paper strip like underneath the photos. Ultimately, I decided to move one of those little stickers and put it down at the bottom, just to give a, you know, something else and bring another piece of that polka dot paper into the mix. And that's it. These are the close-ups. I hope that this was inspiring for you. If you have any questions about the products or techniques that I used, leave those down below in the comments, or just comment and say hi. I love to hear from you. I'd love to connect with you even more on YouTube. So thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.